Hi all, I'm Mehana pursuing MCA at Marine College, Kutikana. In this video, I'm going to introduce the concept of game theory. The contents which I'm going to present in this video are introduction, strategies, terms commonly used in game and problem. Introduction. Game theory is a theory of conflict and it is a mathematical theory which deals with competitive situations. It is a type of decision theory which is concerned with the decision making in situation where two or more rational opponents are involved under conditions of competition and conflicting interests. Game. Game is defined as an activity between two or more persons according to a set of rules at the end of which each person receives some benefits or satisfaction or suffers loss. Therefore, in a game, there are two or more opposite parties with conflicting interest. Then, the strategies used in game theory. The strategy of a player is a predetermined rule by which a player decides his course of action during the game. That is, a strategy for a given player is a set of rules or programs that specify which of the available course of action he should select at each play. There are two types of strategies, pure strategy and mixed strategy. Pure strategy is a decision always to choose a particular course of action. It is a predetermined course of action and the player knows it in advance. Then mixed strategy. A player is said to adopt mixed strategy when he does not adopt a single strategy all the time but would play different strategies each at a certain time. A mixed strategy is a decision to choose a course of action for each play in accordance with some particular probability distribution. In a mixed strategy, we cannot definitely say which course of action the player will choose. We can only guess on the basis of probability. Then the terms commonly used in game: players, payoffs, payoff metrics, and the value of the game. Each participant of the game is called a player, and the outcome of a game in the form of gains or losses to the competing players for choosing different courses of action is known as payoffs. Then payoff metrics. In a game, the gain and the losses resulting from different moves and counter moves when represented in the form of a matrix is known as a payoff matrix. Each element of a payoff matrix is the gain of the maximizing player when a particular course of action is chosen by him as against the course of action chosen by the opponent. Then the value of the game. The value of the game is the maximum guaranteed gain to the maximizing player if both the players use their best strategies. It is the expected payoff of a play when all the players of the game follow their optimal strategies. Then we can see an example of game theory. And the problem is that A and B each take out one or two matches and guess how many matches opponent has taken. If one of the players guesses correctly, then the loser has to pay him as many rupees as the sum of the numbers held by both players. Otherwise, the payout is zero. Write down the payoff metrics and obtain the optimal strategies of both players. First of all, we want to write the payoff matrix for the corresponding problem, and we write the payoff matrix according to the value of player A. After writing the payoff matrix, we find the minimum of rows and maximum of columns. Then we check the minimax and maximin values are equal or not. If they are equal, then we can say that the payoff matrix has a saddle point and it is a pure strategy. But in this case, the values of minimax and maximin are not equal, so it has no saddle point and this is not a pure strategy. If it is not a pure strategy, then we can say that it is a mixed strategy. We use optimum mixed strategies when there is no saddle point and the payoff matrix has only two rows and two columns. In this method, P be the probability for A choosing strategy A1 and 1 minus P be the probability for A choosing strategy A2. And the equation for P equal to D minus C by A plus D minus B plus C. And Q be the probability for B choosing strategy B1 and 1 minus q be the probability for B choosing strategy B2, and the equation for q equal to d plus b by a plus d minus b plus c. After finding the values of p and q, then find the value of the game, and the equation is v equal to ad minus bc by a plus d minus b plus c. In this problem, we get the value of p equal to 2 by 3, then 1 minus p equal to 1 by 3, then q equal to 2 by 3 and 1 minus q equal to 1 by 3. Finally, we get the expected value of the game equal to 4 by 3. Thank you.